What is up YouTube? This is your vegan friend Nicholas Grande, and today I want to ask a question that is commonly asked, and that is it possible to build muscle in a vegan diet? So first of all, if you consider going vegan, I want to convince you by first telling you that there are a lot of health benefits from going vegan. Vegetarian diets confer protection against cardiovascular diseases, cardiometabolic risk factors, some cancers, and total mortality. And vegan diets seem to offer additional protection from obesity, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular mortality. It is said that males experience greater health benefits than females. Now, don't get me wrong, females, you can also get a lot of good health benefits from going on a vegan diet. So if you want to live longer, you might want to consider going vegan. But it is said that via the strategic management of food and appropriate supplementation, a nutritive vegan diet can be designed to achieve the dietary needs of most athletes. So guys, it is possible to get all these nutrients that a lot of vegan lack of. Let's go through the most neglected nutrients as vegans. So first of all, the calorie needs can be hard for some vegan to obtain, since plant-based food tend to have low energy density and promote early satiety. So as you know, vegetables give you a lot of satiety. So to attain your calorie needs, it's suggested to increase feeding frequency, increase consumption of energy-dense foods such as nuts, seeds, and oils, and it might be as helpful to ensure that calorie goals are met. So some people might wonder if they can have enough protein while bodybuilding and being on a vegan diet. Well, first of all, let's go through the daily protein recommendations. So it's recommended to eat 1.4 to 2 grams of protein per kilograms of body weight per day. And for athletes in need of losing body mass, recommendations of up to 1.8 to 2.7 grams per kilograms per day have been provided in literature. So guys, these numbers are achievable on a vegan diet, and let's go through ways that you can achieve them yourself. So first of all, if you're lacking protein daily, supplemental protein might be of interest to vegan athletes if achieving sufficient protein via whole foods is either difficult or inconvenient. So there are a lot of vegan protein powder in the market, and they're all really high in protein and low in fat. So what can be actually harder for people who want to gain weight and gain muscle on a vegan diet is actually to get all the amino acids that they need to do it. And since most of the complete amino acid foods are meat and dairy products, it's a bit harder as a vegan to get. It seems here that variety is the key to getting all your amino acids that you need. It's said that foods such as beans and legumes are rich sources of lysine, and leucine can be obtained from soybeans and lentils. Other BCAAs can be found in seeds, tree nuts, and chickpeas, meaning that these amino acids can be obtained by consuming a variety of protein-rich plant-based food. So if you think that eating a variety of these food would be a problem for you, well, I would recommend eating BCAA supplements. And for those wondering where to get all these protein as a vegan, here's a list of plant-based protein food. So you can see that pumpkin seeds, lentils, black beans, almonds, tempeh, tofu, oats, and quinoa are all really high protein foods for vegans. Now, when we talk about fat, vegan diets are typically lower in total and saturated fat and higher in N6 fats than omnivorous and vegetarian diets. This trend appears to be associated with reduction in heart disease, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, cholesterol, and cancer. Recommended values of fat goes from 0.5 to 1.5 grams per kilograms per day and is feasible for vegan athletes given adequate consumption of oils, avocados, nuts, and seeds. One problem is that vegans appear to consume fewer entry fatty acids than non-vegan. These acids might have important health and performance implications. The entry fatty acids are important for normal growth, development, and cardiovascular health, inflammatory and chronic disease. How you can actually counter that is by getting a supplement of microalgae, which is high in fatty acid and will give you all the oils and the fat that you need. Now let's talk about creatine. Research indicates that vegetarian and vegan diets reduce muscle creatine stores. Creatine supplementation might therefore be an important aerogenic aid for vegan athletes to consider and compensate for reduced muscle creatine stores experienced as a result of their lifestyle choices. So it might be a good idea to supplement with creatine if you're trying to grow muscle on a vegan diet. The normal dose of 20 grams per day for 3 to 7 days to load creatine, followed by a maintenance dose of 3 to 5 grams per day should be applied. However, a smaller dose of 3 to 5 grams per day taken over a 4-week period will also achieve creatine saturation over the long term similarly. So you could either do a loading phase of creatine for a week and after that reduce your portion to 5 grams per day. You can also just start with 5 grams per day and eventually your muscles will be saturated as well. So as a conclusion, science says that through the strategic selection and management of food choices and with special attention being paid to the achievement of energy, macro and micronutrients recommendations, along with appropriate supplementation, a vegan diet can achieve the needs of most athletes. So yes guys, it is possible to build muscle as a vegan, as you can get all the nutrients you need from plant-based sources. So guys, I will also link down below 2 examples of vegan daily diets that meets perfectly the nutrient intake that you need to grow muscles. So if you want to look that out, I'm gonna link it down below. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.